Welcome everybody to the Sakura Matsuri. My name is Uncle Yo. I am the otaku stand-up. My parents don't know where they went wrong, and I don't feel like telling them. This is a gathering, of course, a public gathering. Welcome to anime fans. Welcome to non-anime fans. We're here to convert and a little bit of corrupt. But I, of course, want to thank the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens for having us out. I want to thank Mr. Peter Cetera running the New York Anime Fest.
Yeah!
I want to thank everybody for coming out here and believing I am a professional. All that matters is that they believe. I would like to introduce my friend Anna Fisher. She is one of, well, I see it almost every convention, just using this with the camera. She is one of our main photographers for cosplay, as well as one of our previous.
Hi, and over here we have Liz Licata of Team USA. You'll get to be photographed with her in just a little bit once this guy finishes making you laugh. Also, if you don't laugh for him, we won't bring out Liz, so...
Oh.
Why would we not laugh? Everyone laugh! Laugh! Everyone laugh! Why would you not? Like, seriously.
Now, for the past 2 years, New York Anime Fest has had the honor of hosting and finding the team of two best cosplayers across the United States, because now, for the last couple of years, Japan has hosted something called the World Cosplay Summit, which is like the Olympics, the International Olympics of cosplay. So what is Project Runway? More like the Family Double Dare of cosplay. It's like a physical challenge. But every year we pick a team of two. They get to ship over to Japan, put on their best outfit that they can make, and compete for the title of the best cosplayers in the world. Last year, Brazil won. Why? They had a 9-foot-tall working mecha.
I saw that.
Of all countries, Brazil! I was expecting like a mechanical anaconda, if nothing else. Playing to my stereotypes. So we're going to have a lot of fun up here. This is, of course, one of the greatest cities on the map. This is New York City. I always love this.
Yeah!
I've been living here for about 6 months now. Love it. And this is one of the few countries, one of the few cities in the world that really needs 2 lines in the sidewalk, doesn't it? Because it needs an express lane for locals, and then it needs like a slower lane for tourists and foreigners. Because nothing is more painful than you're trying to get through Times Square, and you're stuck behind the guy who's doing this. And then they get hit by the cab. Why would you look up? All the cars that are going to hit you are coming from this way. Look ahead, move ahead. That's what we do in New York City. This is just an amazing place. Every day you can receive such a severe culture shock. Not like, oh wow, we have someone from Zimbabwe living in New York City, but culture shock like, you can't grow hair out of that. Whatever, it's an express train. I'll take it anyway. But it feels like every 3rd woman on this island is pregnant. Everyone's walking around with like 2 or 3 kids. I've had nothing to do with it. And I'm a bit disappointed. You know, I'm always left out of the loop.
Oh.
What? You want a bunch of yous? On the weekends, Central Park kind of becomes like this convoy of strollers. Have you seen the baby strollers wandering around the city? They're enormous. You have like the stack of 2, like the one next to the other, which is wider than any door, guaranteeing you never go back inside. If you pull it backwards, it starts beeping. If you leave it outside too long, you get a parking ticket. The strollers are too big, and then they try to be a little more economical with it. Like they'll have the hammock stack a baby. Like there's the baby on top, and then beneath it there's like a little hammock for the newborn. Like you're catering to a maternity ward. Somebody order the 19-inch redhead with the lazy eye. Anyone claim 19? Just can't sell you, kid.
Damn!
For the rain, like, I don't know what Storm from the X-Men was thinking now, but thank you very much.
Yeah!
Nice. Finally put this one away.
It's not an air turd.
You have seen that video how many times? Thank you very much. But for the rain, strollers have this new feature. They have this plastic sheet that you can fit over the stroller and keep the rain off the baby. Which, for me, goes against common sense, because I remember growing up being told, don't ever put your head, let alone your whole body, in a plastic bag. You will suffocate. So are the yuppies trying to, like, shrink wrap the babies? Preserve the babies? Let me tell you something about babies. They smell. They have, a lot of them can get this kind of dirty diaper smell. You put that under a plastic sheet under a hot sun, you kind of get like a greenhouse effect. And nothing's worse than lifting that up. It's like when you fart under the covers, then hold the pillow real tight.
Oh.
Bring it back to the bathroom. Go, get the commercials are done. Top Chef is back. You're marrying into this in 2 weeks. Enjoy it. So yes. I get happy here. So welcome to the Sakura Matsuri. This is a celebration of Japanese fandom here in America and how it has converted and contorted and corrupted many of us that we love it.
Sorry.
Parents, I'm here to explain a couple of things. I'm also informational, informal, that's right. Basically, what the heck is your daughter talking about? Manga, they are books, they are comic books, they come out bi-weekly or they come out monthly. There are all kinds of stories that are out there. They then get made into an anime. Yes, it's kind of like a cartoon. But kids today, you have to realize you have it too easy. You have it far too easy. Hulu.com, Crunchyroll.com, YouTube! You can watch whatever you want just a click away. My generation, however, if you didn't want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and watch that dumb season and a half of Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah!
Ronin Warriors, or Samurai Pizza Cats, this could just be the whole show. Just I say something, you say go. Something. So if you didn't want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning before the school bus just to catch that, you couldn't. Like you were basically screwed. Do you know who knew the end of Dragon Ball Z? No one! If you wanted to see something as basic as Rurouni Kenshin, one of your friends had to know a guy. Who knew a guy. Possibly oft a guy in downtown Chinatown. And brought you back these archaic, weird 8th transfer generation video cassettes. These things were made in Hong Kong. People who subtitled it because they knew of English, not really knew English, and you knew what these things were because watching it was just a horror fest with your anime club because they would change the character names for no reason. So you think you'd be watching 3 stories, but they haven't changed the angle at all. There'd be no verbs. And the punctuation would be like on the top of the screen. And every time a new subtitle came up, you got to pause and play the guessing game. What? Am I reading this right? What's the hell? Your heart? What's the hell wrong? You grammar! Those are not words. So to compete with the youngins, Uncle Leo has had to compose the 10 commandments for judging a new anime.
Yeah!
They come out every season, you need to know what you're watching, okay?
I already knew
For
these.
example, thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its title. Bleach. Thou shalt not judge a new anime. Oh Lord, Shinigami. We'll talk about Bleach later on. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its opening theme song. Can be very misleading. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on its random misuse of English. Nor on its opening theme song's random misuse of English.
Tonight.
Because they're trying. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on the first episode. Okay? Doesn't tell you where the series is going. Alright, it's not 24. Every episode the president will not be in danger. It's not going to go anywhere. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on the fangirls.
Oh!
Every dog in Brooklyn right now just went, fangirls! Not their fault. Not their fault. Thou shalt accept, when watching new anime, that gravity and the laws of physics in general are downright optional.
Yes!
Especially with hair.
Especially with hair.
Yes!
You're wearing a straight black wig. That's more what I'm talking about.
Yes!
Thou shalt not see new animes from the internet unless thou intends to share with thine anime club.
Yes!
Hey, I do it on the regular.
I think we can all go with that. Sharing is caring.
I supply everybody.
Thou shalt not say the manga was better unless what? Thou hast read the manga.
Yeah!
That's the ultimate commandment
The
of all.
most important anime commandment of all. This is about your parents. It's about forgiveness. Thou shalt forgive thy parents for calling